The celebration happening here at the Royal Bafokeng Stadium. Quite an important day for the ANC, and right now I'm joined by the Treasurer General of Umkhonto weSizwe, Des van Rooyen. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us, and I guess you can feel the heat here as well.
Thank you very much, and very good morning to the viewers of Morning Live. Thank you very much.
I was actually expecting you to be wearing your Umkhonto weSizwe regalia.
This is Umkhonto weSizwe regalia. If you know the emblem is so conspicuous here.
Okay, let's just quickly speak about the January 8th statement, 1972, when O.R. Tambo first wrote that statement. What went through your mind when you first heard that statement, when you first read about that statement?
Indeed, the statement reflected on the aspirations of the majority of South Africans. And at the center of that statement was the aspects of the envisaged South Africa, the South Africa of our dream, a non-sexist, non-racial South Africa. And exactly, this is a statement that is still carrying us through as the ruling party, and this is a statement that is still carrying us through as members of the ANC.
And for instance, looking at those aspirations, when we look at non-racialism, and we find in 2016, those are some of the issues that the country is still grappling with. And you remember those tweets that have been coming throughout the week, for instance, that has really got the country speaking about race, and the ANC, on the other hand, saying that this is the time to really criminalize racialism or racism.
Very unfortunate comments or very unfortunate statement made recently on the social media, because if you are to look into the history of our country, South Africa, I mean, our people from both sides, from both black and white, have fought racism, and I must indicate that many of them lost their lives, many were incarcerated, many were tortured, and many lost, I mean, their family members. So we find it very, very unfortunate that at this stage of our democracy, we still find people who find it very easy to peddle such unfortunate statement.
And let's just quickly go back to 1972 and heading into the democratic state back in 1994. How did Umkhonto weSizwe celebrate or commemorate the founding day of the ANC, January the 8th?
January 8th has been a very important day for us as the former military wing of the ANC, Umkhonto weSizwe. And we have made a point that every time, I mean, this moment comes, we celebrate it appropriately by celebrating the different cultures of our people, but also ensuring that we send the clear messages on the day about the vision, about the program of action that the ANC would like, I mean, to pursue in a given year.
Okay, now perfect. Just before we wrap up, just quickly, it's obviously just been a month since you've been in the new post as the Minister of Traditional Affairs and Local Government. How's it been in that department?
I thought you were not going to ask me about this, but all in all is going okay. I mean, the municipalities are readying themselves for the most important event that is being ushered by this activity, the local government elections. And we are confident that come the date that will be pronounced by the President, I mean, all municipalities will be ready, I mean, once more, I mean, to render the democratic and very, very fair and peaceful elections.
Treasurer General, I'm really sorry to put you on the spot on this one, but as the Minister of Traditional Affairs, the issue around what's happening in the Eastern Cape with the incarceration of the king, of the Abatembu King, Dalingebo, some criticism that has been leveled against your department is that your department has been silent on this matter.
Look, our intervention, our participation in the matters of traditional leadership is properly guided by the Traditional Governance Framework Act. And according to that act, I mean, we should allow the royal family, with due respect, I mean, an opportunity to process this matter, and at an appropriate time, they will engage us. And as it was properly communicated by the department last week, I mean, the royal family is currently engaging all the royal houses to make sure that at the end of the day, they are able to recommend on the way forward, to the department, and the department will duly so, inform the president about this development. So it's not necessarily that we are folding our arms, not doing anything. We are following up on the developments in the Eastern Cape, and definitely we want to give the royal family, out of respect and as guided by the Act, an opportunity to process this important matter that is really taking place within the royal family.
Have you guys been in touch since the incarceration of Dalingeba with the royal family?
Yes, we have been in touch with the royal family.
And what sort of discussions have you been having with the royal family with regards to this? Because, and I bring this up again, Minister, and I do understand that you say that you have released a statement before, but the argument that is coming through is that your department is really silent on this issue around Dalingeba, because the other thing is that the precedence that has been set, that you have a king who is behind bars, it has never happened before.
As I've just indicated, we are guided by the provision of the Traditional Governance Framework Act. And according to the provision of this act, we should allow the royal family an opportunity, to resolve on this matter as to the succession and other related matters. And then from there, that's when we will intervene as the necessary ministry.
And I guess the other thing about your department is that it also celebrates the different diverse cultures that we have in this country. And you look at the ANC, for instance, right now, and the ANC defines itself as a broad church, and that's exactly what we're seeing happening right here at the Royal Bafokeng Stadium. People from different backgrounds, different cultures coming together to celebrate the ANC's 104th birthday.
ANC is for the people, ANC is leading the people, ANC is the leader of the society. So you mustn't be surprised by this turnout. Thank you very much.
Okay, perfect. That was the Treasurer General of Umkhonto weSizwe, Des van Rooyen, who's also the Minister of Local Government as well as Traditional Affairs, just basically speaking to us about this day, especially while OR Tambo rather wrote that the 1972 1st January 8 statement, and today the ANC celebrates its 104th anniversary, and the ideals of what OR Tambo wrote in that statement still exist right now. It's back to you guys, Sam. It's back to you in studio.